Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of April in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your Rose Oracle, and for you the card that came out was the Morning Dew. Clarity, fresh start and positive outlook. What a great way to start the reading. This is an indication that when you're kind of starting something new, you have the clarity, you are able to see things now, why things are happening to you or why things happen to you. You are starting new something, you have a fresh start, a fresh positive outlook in your life, and this is a lovely energy to have. So it's a very healing energy as well, because it kind of shows that you are connected to the freshness, to the morning. And let's see, the center of your reading is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups can be your energy or the energy of the card. This is somebody who is who is leading from her heart. She is somebody who knows the importance of feelings, emotions, and understanding her own feelings and others. She is somebody who has a high emotional intelligence. She is somebody who understands the other people. She can be somebody who's a healer, somebody who's very creative, somebody who likes to help people. Maybe your job is around helping people. Maybe you are healing people, helping people to heal. It doesn't necessarily have to be a doctor. It can be somebody who's like a therapeutic person, or even tarot. There can many ways somebody can help others. And again, this can be a leader, it can be you stepping into some kind of a leadership position like that. Your first card we have here is the Star. The Star, which is such a lovely, beautiful, positive energy, because this is an indication that some of you went through something hard, a very hard time of your life. Some of you might have lost your job, lost a project, money, or your business went down. And this is the card that's indicating that you healed from it, you are over it, you are able to see things clearly, you are hopeful, positive, and you are also very connected spiritually, because this is a very connected to the heavens. This is also a card when something great comes into your life, when the universe is working on it to bring you something great, something you wished for, or something that's even better than that. So some of you might have been some kind of a wish fulfilled for you. You also have the World. The World, which is the card of success, completion, ending of a cycle. And it might be even a difficult cycle that you have ended, because you kind of learned a lot from it, you experienced a lot, and you are able to grow from it, and you are able to end this cycle. This can be finishing a job, this can be finishing a project. Maybe some of you finished a cycle of being unemployed. Whatever it is, you grew from it, you learned from it, and you are ready to take the world. You have all the skills, you have great skills, you are able to accomplish all of your goals, and you are ready to take the world. Some of you might be going on a trip as well this period of time, because the world can be movement from that point of view. With the World and with the Star, some of you might be going through some spiritual journey. You went through a completion of a spiritual journey, and you grew a lot from it. There's a lot of spiritual connection with the Queen of Cups and with the Star as well. But again, it's also a wish fulfillment. Like, when you kind of look at World and Star, it can be literally that some of you become a world star. Some of you might be famous as well. And you also have here the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, which is all about feeling stuck. Maybe you were felt stuck in your life, something was not moving forward, and you had to kind of see things from a different perspective to gain the clarity that you wanted, or give up something in your life. Because you can see you have here the clarity. So I think you already have that clarity because you ended this cycle and you learned a lot from it. But let's see the next card. You also have the lovers, which is such a lovely energy. This is the card of love, attraction. Maybe you attracted something great in your life. This is the card of partnership, commitment. Some of you might have stepped into a partnership or stepped into some kind of a partnership where both parties are equally benefiting from this partnership. This can be a work partnership, this can be a business partnership of some kind. This is something where you can rely on each other, and also it can be a big decision for some of you that you have to go through, but it is also a card of yes, saying yes to things. And again, this is all about balance, harmony as well, which is lovely. And you also have here the Devil, which is the card of Capricorn. So I'm not so worried about that from that point of view, because this is definitely the energy of Capricorn. But whenever the Devil comes up, there's some kind of a question of balance. Sorry for that noise. So you need to kind of balance something, because something might be out of balance. And it's very interesting that the Devil and the Lovers are each other's shadow and light card. When you look at the classic Rider-Waite, they're practically almost the same card, except that the Lovers is guided by an angel, versus the Devil is guided by the Devil itself. So some of you are kind of trying to balance things. So maybe some of you are felt stuck, because with the Hangman and the Devil there's this feeling stuck, or you're still feeling stuck. You don't see your way out of a situation, and you're kind of wondering what is the best way. Devil can be also a toxic environment or very material approach. Some of you kind of balancing materialism versus your needs of your soul and your purpose. Because sometimes the Devil can be bad habits, or it can be like an endless circle of negative experiences, which I think you might have closed it with the world, and I think you are able to kind of heal from that. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, and only 2 to 5% of the people that watch my videos subscribe. So I hope that you're going to be able to subscribe. And I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with your life, if you're willing to share it, of course. So you also have the Ace of Pentacles in the future, which is an indication of some kind of a great new start, a new opportunity, a golden opportunity that's coming into your life. And you can kind of see it here, that even the Rose card was talking about a fresh start, a positive outlook. This is the kind of opportunity that you need to hold on to it. This is something that is there to generate you a long-term stability. It has great potential to bring you abundance and a lot of money. This can be a new job, a new project, a promotion of some sort, something that you wished for, something that you dreamed about, something that you attracted into your life. Lovely energy. And you also have here the King of Cups right beside the Queen of Cups. But let's talk about the King of Cups first. The King of Cups is somebody who is leading from his heart. He is also great at anticipating feelings, his feelings, other people's feelings. And he's also able to balance things, balance his thoughts, balance things in his life. And even in the in the situations where things are unsure, he's very stable. because he's very grounded. He's able to balance everything in his life. This might be an indication of your energy, somebody you're dealing with. But there's and he can be also a healer, a helper, or somebody who has great diplomatic skills. And you have here the Queen of Cups as well. This is a very strong power couple. They are a perfect match. And you have here also the Lovers, which can be all about some kind of a perfect match that's kind of made in heaven. So I think whatever you have, this new start, this new beginning, it is a perfect match where both parties will benefit from it. And with the Queen and the King of Cups being part of it, the great negotiation skills, great helping skills here, where everybody is going to benefit from it. And you also have here the Judgment, right? So you can kind of see that there's a lot of major arcana. You have 7 major arcana here, which is an indication of big changes happening in your life. But the Judgment is all about following your call. Like some of you are following your call that's kind of connected to your wish fulfillment. Something that you wished for, something that you prayed for, something that's actually better than what you wished for. And it's connected to your true calling. Some of you are able to just, win over something that was negative for you. You're kind of rebirthing, right? Because, with the Judgment, you have this rebirth energy that you are kind of rising from the ashes, which might be this new beginning, this new start that's giving you this feel. Some of you might be like, being judged. There might be some kind of a decision, maybe some kind of a legal papers. Some of you might be going through some kind of a legal process where there's a decisions being made, and probably being diplomatic is very important. But also, it can be that you are maybe going through an evaluation period. You are being watched, and you need to make sure that you keep doing a great job as well. But pay attention that don't judge yourself or don't judge others very hard as well, right? Because with the Judgment, sometimes you can have that feel. But let's see what is at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the 5 of Wands, which can be an indication that some of you might be in training for something. Maybe you are kind of going through a training period of your job or work, or maybe because you started something new, you're in a training mode. This might be also some initial kind of conflicts where people come from a diverse background and they kind of try to achieve whatever they want. But this is not a hardcore conflict. This is kind of like a training. Can be as well that when people are kind of trying to see how far they can go, especially if there's some kind of a new beginning here. But I think overall you have a very positive reading. You have some great big changes, something that's connected to your dreams, wish fulfillment, law of attraction, healing, helping people, and some kind of a great match, and some kind of a fresh start and a positive outlook. So what a beautiful way to end this reading. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.